The lesson plan for the day looks like a typical lesson in any 5th grade classroom across the state, but the Goombas, Boos, and Bowsers tell a different story. Students are doing math today in Mr. Heath's Mario World at Pine Tree Elementary, and this isn't a one-player game. It's a game for 24, created by who else? Mario himself.
The Mario theme started because there was a very low interest in fractions. It was boredom, it was I want to leave, I don't want to take this anymore.
And Mr. Heath set about trying to change that using his own personal theory about school.
It should be a place where they want to come and they're excited to learn.
And an idea of how to change the boredom.
It started with a board game that I made with the picture of Mario on it, and that got the kids interested.
And this interest has turned into an excitement for math.
Ready? We learned math facts like multiplication, division, while having it in a fun, exciting way.
It's the same math.
Multiplication, division, decimals, adding, subtracting with a few surprises.
Surprises? The surprise just might be how engaged the students are while they do math. In fact, it seems like the students are actually having fun.
Learning should be fun, and it should be an experience. And when you get the kids excited, then they learn so much more. So when you come to school and you look forward to coming to school, the learning just happens automatically.
And students came to school ready to learn, many of them in their Mario shirts and fingernail polish. But Mr. Heath doesn't expect the students only to play their role. He's come to school with his game on after intense preparation.
I mean, about 200-300 hours on the Mario theme alone.
Like many teachers, Mr. Heath has dipped into his own coin bank to provide for his classroom.
This is where I am for most of my day. And if it makes my day more enjoyable, their day more enjoyable, then of course I'm going to use my money towards them.
But the greatest source of riches is in his creativity.
I make all the centers, all the posters, all of the PowerPoints, all of everything. Costumes putting together, songs that I make on the internet, everything takes hours and hours and hours.
And students are quick to respond to his efforts.
Mr. Heath makes it more fun for us, so we're more involved in the fractions and math.
In his classroom, you'll find teacher-led instruction, group peer-to-peer teaching, individual practice, teacher observation, and video games? Yes, this isn't your grandmother's classroom. A quick trip around the racetrack does wonders to keep students' energy level and interest up and give them extra life. The only thing more focused than students on their activity is Mr. Heath on his students, which is probably why his students recognize his creativity and see him not only as their teacher, but also
An artist,
Stand-up comedian,
game maker, costume designer.
his energy and love for teaching is inspired by one of his own teachers.
She was exciting, she used a lot of humor, and that's why I remembered her. Everybody else kind of faded into the background.
And if the end result is successfully preparing each of his students for their future while having a lot of fun, Mr. Heath has indeed reached his goal.